Hello students, welcome to today's lectures on CPT 301 Principles of Crop Protection, Study Section 4. The title of today's topic is Crop Pests. Pest are organisms considered harmful or detrimental to humans, its possessions and other human interests. Noxious organisms considered as pests are plants or animals that carry diseases, cause diseases or destroy crops. They could be nematodes, insects, viruses, bacteria, molluscs, fungi, bugs, rodents, and so on. In this study section, you will be able to know the damage caused by insect pests, the insect pests of important crops such as cereal, legumes, roots, and tuber crops. Control measures of insect pests is also treated in depth in this study section. On completion of this study section, you should be able to discuss the damages caused by insect pests, name and describe the insect pests of important Nigerian cereal, legume, root, and tuber crops. Discuss the control measures of insect pests. Damage caused by insect pests. Damages caused by insect pests can be grouped into three major categories. We have the biting and chewing. Some insects consume part of the plants with the aid of their biting and chewing mouth parts. Grasshoppers, caterpillar, and beetles all consume all portions of leaves, stems, flowers, fruit, or roots of plants. Locusts and armyworms consume all plants. The quantity of vegetation consumed can be quite high, and interference with the leaf, flowers, and vegetative leads to drastic reduction in the yield of crops. Then we also have the piercing and sucking insects. The mouth part of such insects are developed for piercing and sucking. These pests damage plants by inserting their mouth parts into plant tissue and removing juice. Then lastly, we have the boring insects. Some insects tunnel into the stems and root fruits of crops and remain inside the tissue where they consume large quantity of this tissue. Such insects have mouth parts adapted for biting and chewing. Examples of such are the death watch beetle. Then we also have the carpenter bee. Important insect pests of major crops. We start by discussing the insect pest of cereal. We have maize aphid. The aphid is a common and serious pest of maize. Young plants are most at risk of this pest. The pest can also be found in sorghum, millet, sugarcane, wheat, and on numerous associated wild hosts. Aphid build a large number of colonies on leaves and tassel. Non-chemical control of this pest is the use of vigorous plants are usually tolerant to aphid attack. Natural enemies may provide sufficient control and should be encouraged. We can also use chemical control methods such as ampicide, neem, pyrimidine, or a systemic general insecticide such as dimethylate. Then another pest of cereal is the sorghum shoot fly. This is prominent in the grassland areas of Nigeria. Larvae enter the plants by crawling into the funnel between the outer leaves and the new curved leaves. They feed around the holes, severing the growth point, giving the typical death heart symptoms. Then the chemical control method of sorghum shoot fly is the use of cypermethrin, which has proved to be very effective. Seed dressing with carbofuran will protect the plant for up to 28 days after germination. Then we have the insect pest of legume. The first one is the pod borer. Then we also have the groundnut aphid, which is a widespread pest throughout Nigeria but more common in the north, especially during dry season when population can increase rapidly. Direct damage by feeding insects is not usually serious, but the insects are important vector of groundnut rosette virus. The aphid primarily attacks seedling and feed on the undersurface leaf. Sap sucking by large number of aphid may cause plants to wilt and due in hot weather and reproduction in yield. The non-chemical control of groundnut aphid is early sowing and close spacing of groundnuts can help prevent the infestation of this pest, while the chemical control method for aphids is the use of specific insecticides such as Primicao should be prepared, since they kill only aphids and allow natural enemies to survive. Other effective insecticides used are lambda, cyhalothrin, and monocrotophos. Then lastly, we talk about the insect pest of root and tuber. The insect pests of root and tubers are cassava mealybug. It's a very severe dry season tuber loss, can be up to 75%. Alternative hosts include sweet potato, eggplant, and tomato. The mealybug initially feed on young apical cassava shoots. They ingest toxic saliva, which may cause the formation of the growing tissue and stunting. As the new leaves in the shoot dies, infestation spread to the other leaves down the stem. Eventually, the plant shows a candlestick appearance. The non-chemical control methods used for cassava mealybug is that cassava plants are over 7 months old are more tolerant to this damage by mealybug. So therefore, planting at the beginning of the rainy season will allow plants time to grow sufficiently to withstand such attack. Then we talk about the cassava variegated leaf hopper. Occasionally, a severe pest of cassava can cause complete defoliation. Damage usually occurs between November and March. Alternative hosts include cocoa, coffee, sweet potato, millets, most vegetables, and cotton, which are attacked at the seedling stage. Non-chemical control: egg pods should be dug up to expose the eggs and allow them to dry out and die. This must be done over a large area to be effective. Flooding of egg sites will also kill the eggs. Then we have the chemical control. The use of insecticides such as dimethylate and phenithrothiol can be used on young nems, bait of brands as in wheat and other cereal, mixed with mud, which is purposeous dust, can be laid between the rows to attract the nymphs. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you in the next class. Have a great day.